So welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome back to my channel. To those of you who are new to the page, remember to click subscribe. Now, today will be a very interesting video. And today I'm about to share with you the 10 things that I wish I knew before I started a YouTube channel. And these are things that got me past my 33 subscribers. And actually, I was kind of stuck on 33 subscribers for about 5 years. And these tips that I'm about to share with you are things that I've implemented to my videos that help me to grow within a span of 1 month. So I'll be sharing with you guys the 10 tips that you really need to implement in order to get your channel rolling, get to growing, and on your journey to better subscribers. So stay tuned because it's about to be very informative. Without further ado, guys, let's get straight into the video. And you're going to want to have a pen and paper ready. Take notes because these are things that are going to benefit you. These are things that are really going to help you to grow your channel. And I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, giving you guys all the information that I think that you need right away. So we're going to get right into it. The first tip on growing your channel that is very important to know. The first thing, whenever you have a channel, it's very important that you strive your best to be yourself. You see, audience and subscribers, people that are joining your channel can feel your energy. So it's important that you be yourself. Remember that you're now learning, you're now on this journey. So it's important that you be yourself. You know, you don't want to be like anyone else. You don't want to copy anyone else's style. You just want to be yourself. You just want to be yourself, go with your own flow. You understand? So it's very important that you be yourself. Be comfortable on camera. Be yourself. The first tip of all things that I'm going to give to you is that you be yourself. It's important in life. You understand? People can connect with someone that is themselves. They can connect with someone that is authentic. You understand? Just be yourself. Whatever it's your environment, be yourself. Be comfortable in your own skin. It's a saying that people will always say to you in life: be comfortable with who you are, be yourself. People can feel these things on camera. They can feel your energy. It's transferable energy. So it's very important that you be yourself. However, whatever might be your background, whatever might be your setup, you choose the setup. Second tip that I find is very important is that you find a rhythm. Find a rhythm, whatever it's your rhythm. There's people that have videos that are between 1 to 2 minutes. There's people that have videos between 7 to 10 minutes. There's people that have videos that's 30 minutes. You know, some people that goes on to an hour. But find your rhythm, find your flow. What is it that you're trying to get to the public? What is it that you're trying to bring to the platform? Find a rhythm and go with that rhythm. For myself personally, I'm someone that likes to get to the point directly. I don't like to beat around the bush, they call it. I like to get directly to the point. Whenever I'm seeking information, it's important that I get directly to the point. I don't like to wait too long. You know, it's a bit frustrating. So my rhythm is really making sure that my audience have the information that's needed. So second tip that's very important is that you find a rhythm that you want to work with, find a flow, find a consistency in rhythm. And then go with that. You know, if you're someone that you're more of a documentary, you're doing a documentary, then it might require more timing. But find a rhythm, stick with that rhythm and go with that rhythm. You know, as you grow in the future, you might have a different pace as you grow. But the second tip that is very important is that you find your rhythm. Find your rhythm and go with that. Stick with it, go with it, flow with it. That's very important. Now, third and very important tip. I emphasize on this one a lot because when you're out there and you're learning yourself, you're growing, you want to basically try new things. you want to try new things. You know, it's kind of like going to a restaurant and eating at that same restaurant all the time. You know, neglecting that there's different food out there. There's Ethiopian food, there's Jamaican food, there's African food, there's so many different cultures, so many different food, that it's good to try different things so that you know what you like, what you don't like. Eventually you will take, it'll take place what is working for you, what is not working for you. So the second and most important tip is that you try new things. Try new things. It's like life itself, you know? It's like life itself. Try new things. Go out there, try new activity. Try, if it's one thing is not working for you, then try something else. You know, you don't necessarily have to stay on one subject, you know, or one topic. You can try different things, see what works for you, see what's bringing in more views, see what's more what works best for you. Try new things. And I emphasize on this very much because, you know, sometimes we get depressed, we get frustrated in trying the same thing all the time, getting the same results, you know, and we depress ourselves by you know, trying the same thing. You know, if it didn't work once, then try something else. Try something else. Maybe that might work. It's within failure and trying, getting up back, trying, that you get to what is it that you're trying to go, where is it that you're trying to go. So the third and most important tip that I would recommend that you do, that I implemented, is that I tried new things. Before, very important, is that you want to start your page with the right mindset. Start with the right mindset. However you go into something, however you embark into whatever it is, it can be a new class, it can be a new project, it could be whatever it is, you want to start with the right mindset. Because when we start with the right mindset, we structure ourselves to success. We place ourselves in a place of where we can succeed better. There's more chances in succeeding when you start with the right mindset. Mindset is everything. Everything is created in the mind. Everything starts within the mind. So tip number 4 that is very important is that you start with the right mindset. People can see these things. You understand? Anything that you're going to, there's more of a chance of failing whenever you go into that project, you go into that book, that whatever it is, with the wrong mindset, you're setting yourself up to failure. So go in with the right mindset, and chances are you're more on the side of success. Start with the right mindset. Start with the mind right. It's a key component to what you're doing. It is a key component to success in life. When you go in with the right mindset, you execute, and whether it works for you, chances are it will work. But whether it don't work for you, you try something else, try something new. But go into whatever you're going into with the right mindset. It is a huge key component. Now, tip number 5. Tip number 5, guys, I am just throwing these tips at you one after the other because I am all about results. I'm all about getting to what is it that I'm trying to get to you guys. So tip number 5 would be to start with what you have. Many times we delay ourselves, we delay the process of our own self by telling ourselves that we don't have the right equipment. You know, start with what you have, whether you have an iPhone, whether you have an Android, whether you have a laptop, whether you have a camera. Start somewhere. Start with what you have. Start with what you have. You understand? To everything that was created, there had to be a starting point. Start with what you have. You understand? In the course of growing, there's room for improvement, there's room for change, but nothing can be completed. Nothing can be, nothing can be done if you don't start. There have to be a starting point to anything in life that you have. So start with what you have. Start with what you have. That is something that's major. You understand? Get out of this frame of mind of fear. You understand? Fear would get you nowhere. Get out of fear and jump into it. Start with what you have. Most of the times you already have what you need. You understand? So start with what you have. And from there, you can build, you can grow, you can change, you can upgrade, you can modify as you go along, as time changes, as you progress, as you improve. It is such with life itself, it is such with everything itself. So start with what you have, and from there, let life take its course, and you'll see where you get from there. So tip number 6, and this one, it is major. This one, it is major. You know, whatever it is that you're bringing to the audience, remember your goal is to, you want to give information that will build, that will grow, things that people are needing, they're searching for. So tip number 6 is that you focus, you invest in your skill and knowledge, invest in whatever it is that you're trying to bring out there to the audience, invest in your skills. If you're a bartender, or you're a barber, whatever it is that your channel is about, invest in that skills, invest the knowledge, learn what it is that you need to learn, so that when you go out there and you teach others, it's information that people are looking for, it's information that people need, it's information that, you know, it's going to build, it's going to grow others. Many times people are looking for the same information. People are searching for information that's going to build them up in knowledge, build them up in skills. So invest in your knowledge, invest in your skills. These are things that are important, especially when you're building a channel, when you're building a successful channel. Invest into your knowledge and invest into your skills. All these points are major, but I emphasize on this one because this is a key component on keeping your audience, you know, in drawing them in, yes, and then keeping them in. You understand? So invest in your knowledge, invest in your skills, and that would lead you to keeping them and having them stay. Tip number 7. Tip number 7 is focus on building a community. Focus on building a community. Remember, everything in life is knowledge, it's wisdom, it's what you're giving back. So when you focus on building a community, you're targeting just more than one or two individual. You're targeting a community, things that are needed within a community. You understand? Focus on bringing information that is accurate, not just for one member, one individual, two individual, but you're really focused on making sure that you're targeting an entire community, an entire city. You understand? These are things that keeps people drawn to you, drawn to your page, and want to come back. They want to subscribe. They want to become member. You understand? Focus on building a community. It's very important that whenever sharing knowledge, that you share knowledge that is accurate for many people. You understand? Focus on what is it that you think the community might need, not just one individual. You understand? This is very important. It's very important in when it comes to building your page up, building, searching for subscribers. It's very important. So tip number 7 would be focus on building a community. Very, very, very important. And that's one thing that I would also want to stress. You know, think about the bigger vision, think about the bigger idea. You understand? This will help you in the long run. It will help you when it comes to when you have different projects and things. It will help you to know how to bring those ideas to a greater platform. You understand? So tip number 7, focus on building a community. And we're soon ending, guys. So I hope that you guys are taking notes, that you're you're memorizing it. But it's very important, these tips that I'm giving to you. It is what helped me to build my page, you know, where I was stuck on 33 for many years. And especially when you're now starting off, these are tips that are really going to help you on knowing how to structure, how to navigate, what is it that you're trying to build. So always remember that more subscribers does not necessarily equal more money. More subscribers does not necessarily equal more money. You understand? Whatever you're doing, it does and it doesn't. You understand? Of course, the goal is to build your page up, you know, to get monetized. But more subscribers does not necessarily equal more money. But remember, whatever you're giving, if the information is accurate, if the information is knowledgeable, you really want to build up a community. And one person draws in another, and you're building a community. So when you focus more on what is it that you're giving, what is it that you want them to know, you understand? But always remember that more subscribers does not necessarily equal more money. You understand? In the long run, eventually, when you get to, you know, the amount of subscribers that, you know, that you're seeking to, you know, whether it's 100,000 subscribers, eventually, yes, it does bring in more money, but not at all times. You understand? So tip number 8, more subscribers does not, more or less, does not equal more money, right? All right. Tip number 9. Tip number 9. Focus also on the sound, the quality of your videos. You know, focus on the sound and the quality, the images, the lighting of your video. You know, you don't want to have a video where it's very dark. People cannot see you. They cannot hear you very well. So whenever you put out a video, make sure to be concise. Make sure to have the right volume. Make sure to have the right light. Have the right equipment. You understand? Have the right lighting. You understand? So tip number 9 is have the right setup, right sound, right lighting. You understand? And you don't necessarily need the big expensive cameras to do so. You don't necessarily need the big expensive cameras to do so. The right light, the right volume, these things are very important. It's like you imagine if you did a video and there's not the right lighting, you know, you can't hear what the person is saying, then chances are they might you know, they might go, right? So focus on making sure that your audience can hear you, they can see you, you understand? This brings us to the tip number 10. So I hope you guys took notes. I hope you guys were listening, you're attentive. Tip number 10 is consistency is supreme. Consistency is king. You understand? Be consistent. Whether you choose to put out a video once a week, whether you choose to put out a video once a day, whatever is your rhythm, find your rhythm on when is it that you want to put a video out there. Consistency is supreme. Consistency is king. Be consistent with yourself. Be consistent with what it is that you're trying to do. What is it that you're trying to put out there? Be consistent. Consistency always reap results. Reward is always given to the person that did not give up. You understand? There's a saying that you reap what you sow. But if you're not sowing anything on a consistent basis, then there's nothing to reap. So consistency is supreme. Consistency is king. So to those of you who are new to the channel, who might just have a page, you don't have any videos up as yet, be consistent. Post up videos, whether is it once a month, whether is it once a week. Be consistent. You understand? Be consistent. Eventually you'll find a pace. You'll pick up pace. You'll pick up pace. You understand? So be consistent on when you post, the timing of when you post, and this is bound to reap results. Whatever time is it, you will find your results. You understand? So to sum all of this up, I will make a list of all the 10 tips as a comment below this page. So guys, I thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe